verse 2 says, "For men will be lovers of themselves." Right off the bat, they can just like themselves. So I'm gonna show you the distinction between that and another scripture that Jesus mentioned. Okay, for men will be lovers of themselves, lovers of money, boasters, proud. Okay, right off the bat, a lot of times, there's actually a lot of people that are like this, and we don't always see them as, off the bat, as sinful. They might have amazing marriages, they might be, they don't cheat, they don't lie, but they're always, oh, look what I did. Oh, look at this. And they're always propping themselves up because their foundation is based on their own ability, so they want to be more motivated, so they have to prop themselves up to be more in pride. Because of money, because of position, or whatever. So, verse 3. Oh no, let's keep reading. So, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, unloving, unforgiving, slanderers, without self-control, brutal, despisers of good, traitors, headstrong, haughty, lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God, having a form of godliness but denying its power. And from such people turn away. This is a command of the Lord through the teaching of Paul talking to Timothy, that there are people that have crept into the body of Christ that have this kind of ideology of self-centeredness.
Amen.
It is, at the end of the day, about them. It's about their own agenda. And we need to be able to discern the difference between the person that is confident, and bold, and passionate, but they're still centered on Christ. That's amazing. Wow, they're pointing to Christ through their life. While another person, he has a form of godliness. Oh, look at me. Look how I preach. Wasn't that an amazing sermon? And it's grounded on self. And when God comes, He's going to shake those things up. So when we're going through this whole list, that's a big list. That's a big list. And the underlying core of what I see through this list is self. It's the pleasure of self. Why do people fall into sexual immorality? Because they want to please themselves. It's not because they love the other person, they love themselves. So they fall into sexual immorality. Why do people cheat? And why do people lie? Because they're self-preserving themselves. They don't want to be found out, so they lie, so they preserve their life. What did God say? So you must lose your life to find it. Right? Pick up your cross and follow me. Die to yourself. Die to yourself. Because if you do that, you will find your life. So is your life found in your self-actualization? Oh, this is who I am. I'm just making my own self-confident. Or do you say, I don't care about my life. I care about you, God. I give you my life because I know that's the best thing I can do. I can give you my life fully. And as I do that, I get a new life with you. That new life with Christ. You live in the Spirit. When you walk in the flesh, you begin to come back to the self-centeredness. When you live in the Spirit, it is led by God, who is the supreme Lord of your life. So you no longer live for yourself. You live in that place of asking God, what do you want? God, check my life. What is off in my life? What is not in balance? If I'm not treating my family right, God, I repent. I want to change. God, if I'm not treating my coworkers right, God, forgive me. This person is always not discouraged when they fall. Let's say he's trying to live for God, and all of a sudden, he messes up. Let's say he lied, and he's like, oh no, I shouldn't have done that. If you become discouraged, you're actually moving into self-centeredness. While when a righteous person falls and sins, because he's focused on God, he focused on God, okay, God, pick me up. And he gets back up. Because he's focused on Christ, not himself. A lot of times we think, a good holy person is the one that beats himself up when he falls. No. That's self-centeredness. That's you're focusing on self. You're focusing on your own sin, your own inability, instead of saying, "Oh God, I know I'm not able, but you are able. So I am good in Christ. I can keep moving forward. I can repent and move forward in the Lord." And real quick, I'll share about my testimony. Growing up, and with the youth, I shared this before, I was a very timid person. I remember trying to speak, and I would stutter. I was just horrible in that arena. I was not in a group of even my close friends. I would not be the one talking. I would always like, "Oh, you're funny. I'm just gonna listen to you." I was that guy that's like, just kind of like just around the crowd, And but even in that place of being not really built out, self-motivated, I was always like trying to look for approval, and my life was centered on self. Even though I was kind of like always, careful about what people thought about me, my life was still centered on me. I was always worried about like if I'm going to say something, like what's going to be, what are they going to say about me, or how do I look? Because I really cared about the opinion of man. And I remember when I fully gave my life to God at age 17, turning 18, I remember I repented, gave God my life, and I'm like, I'm going to live for you fully. And something changed inside of me. I was no longer timid. That stuff started shaking off of me, and I started being bold. But the thing is, I was not bold about my own life, about my own abilities. I was becoming more bold about God. I was like, wow, when I meet people, let me tell you about Jesus. Look what he's done in my life. And I'll be so passionate. And that passion was grounded upon knowledge of God. I found out more who God is, and I became more passionate. I became more loving. My love wasn't centered on trying to receive love from people, because earlier I was trying to act kind, but it was because I wanted man's approval. I'll be loving, I try to be really kind and loving to gain people's approval. I'm like, oh, all right, that's a nice guy. That's what people said about me. Oh, yeah, you're a good guy, really kind. But what I didn't realize, it was centered on self. But when God came into my life, more and more of that stuff, it's not just at one moment I just left. Over time, that had to be taken out. There are certain sins, let's say a sin of adultery. Do you tell a person, okay, gotta slowly wean off, you're in adultery, take a few weeks, just, limit it to one time a week. Oh, are you serious? No. There's certain sins that you just say, stop it. It's sin. You're destroying yourself, you're destroying the relationship, you're destroying your relationship with God. Stop it. Just stop it. I believe in this list of things that Paul said to Timothy, these are very detrimental, big sins that oppose God. God opposes the proud heart. He gives grace to the humble. If God is opposing your life, that's not a good thing. That's a bad thing. And some of these things, unforgiving. Why are you unforgiving? It's because that bitterness is holding you and you're self-focused. But when you're in God, you cannot be unforgiving because, wow, you've forgiven me, I have to forgive. You're becoming more and more God-centered because you're beginning to act more and more like Christ would act. So, let us be motivated by Christ himself, by the Spirit of God. Not motivated by our own ability. Again, in the picture of the story of David in Ziklag, it's amazing to see how David, in that moment of trust, okay, God, you are my God, I trust you. When he was walking, like you were saying, when he was walking and they saw the Egyptian man on the road, what's amazing, he had his own sorrows, he was in a mess, but yet he stopped to help that person. That's amazing. That is a person that shows a person that is still trusting God, because they're able to still flow in love. They see a person in need and they're still able to give. Because their ability to give isn't grounded upon what they have. Because at that moment, David didn't have much at all. But yet, he still gave. And shows his heart of giving, his heart that was given over to God, not his own stuff, not his own kingdom.
Amen.
So, I just want us to check ourselves today. Are we discouraged? Realize if you are discouraged, discouragement comes from that enemy. And you're focusing on self. If you are unforgiving, it's hard, it will be hard for you to connect with the Lord. The Lord separates himself from unbelievers, from unforgiven people who don't forgive another. We know the parables. Here's the thing, guys. I want to impart grace upon you. God is so good. Right now, He imparts grace to those who are humble. That's what it says in the Bible, right? He gives grace. So there's a measure of grace He wants to release upon your life. If you're struggling with sins of lust, if you're struggling with sins of unforgiveness, if you're struggling with sins of just laziness and just an inability to serve God, and you feel weak, there is grace for you today. That's the amazing part of the whole story. Don't be self-focused. Now, today is the day of salvation. Now is the day for God to save you. Yeah, we can talk about being saved, your whole life, giving your whole life to God, but there are personal relationships in your life. There are personal situations in your life that God wants to save you in and through. Your fight, let's say with the desire to smoke, God can save you through that. Your little desire to be able to cover up your sin, just for nobody to know. God can save you from that, for you to be vulnerable and open in the body of believers. Another thing, some of you want more of God. Some of you desire to get prayed for. But when it comes to the time of, whoever wants to get prayer, I don't want to come up front because somebody's going to look at me. Somebody's going to think I'm such a bad sinner. That's how some of you might think. Another person might think,